Hey there, horror fans. It's your buddy Phil here. Hopefully, my audio has been fixed. Can you hear me now? We're working on audio problems right now. Can you hear me? Is the audio working? Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me now? Oh, good. Audio's working. Perfect. That's what I needed to hear, guys. That is what I needed to hear. Just give me a sec, guys. Just sharing this one out. Audio is working. We got 3 in the chat. Horror Digest, what's up? Spike Ortiz, hello Phil. Spike Ortiz, yes, I can hear you now. Horror Digest, yes. We got 5 people in the chat. We got 2 big thumbs ups. Make sure to like and share the stream, guys. It really helps out. It really helps out. I thought I'd come live on a Sunday afternoon and just kind of chillax, see what's going on. We got Now It's Dark. Hello, Phil's Creepy Videos. Hello, Now It's Dark. Crystal, Texas Randomness is back. She says, hi, Phil. Crystal, I believe I have my audio fixed. Let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear. I saw a Pennywise figurine on FYI.com and thought of you. Thank you so much, Crystal. I love me some Pennywise. Love me some Pennywise. Gonna show off this drawer. I got a whole drawer of figures, guys. I'll show you this right now. We're gonna clean this drawer out here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a drawer of various figures. Lots of NECAs in there. Audio check 1 2 1 2. Phil is live. What the hell you gonna do? Yep, audio check. Sounding good. Good. I'm glad I'm sounding good. Crystal's Texas Randomness says hi, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna get these Ghostbusters figures out of the way first. You got, I believe it's Bill Murray's character. I don't know the names of the Ghostbusters. Venkman, maybe? I don't know. Does it say on his? I can't read that. It's way too small. You got a little Ghostbusters figure there. I believe it's Bill Murray. Comes with a proton pack. Peter Venkman. Trash Picture Show. You can tell me the names of all these as I hold them up. That would be very, very helpful. Loud and Bleak. This is not NECA. This is just a little. You collected the 4 Ghostbusters and you made the logo that glows in the dark. I will go get the logo now. Just so you know what I'm talking about. It's already kind of glowing. If I turn out the lights, you might be able to see it. Not really. Do I have a powerful flashlight? Yeah, I do. There you can kind of see him glow. Kind of, sort of. Anyways, you collected the 4 Ghostbusters. And you got 4... I think the stand and the red thing came in one package, and then 3 parts of the ghost came in the other 3 packages. And then it just kind of stands like that. Looks pretty cool. It's a cool Build-A-Figure, yeah. So that's what these are, and I scored these at Dollarama, my local dollar store. They were $4 each. So I grabbed 1 whole set. Actually, I grabbed 2 sets, and I shipped 1 to Larry. But I grabbed 2 whole sets, and I just opened them, built the figures. I'm not going to display the Ghostbusters on my shelves, but they look cool nonetheless, so I thought I'd put them in a drawer and keep them. All right, Trash Picture Show. Who is it? Spangler. I have no idea. I love the Ghostbusters, but I mean, I can't remember their names. My brain is old. They're pretty cool, though. They're very well done. They stand really good. You can't see him standing, but he's standing. Winston. Thank you. Now it's dark. That is Winston. Winston Zedmore. I think it's Winston Zedmore or something like that. Is that NECA? No. I like in Casper when he says, "Who you gonna call? Someone else?" Roll laughing. Trash Picture Show says there's another set that you assemble Gozar. Yep. Casey Parsons is in the chat. He says, "Hey Phil, no, now it's dark." Says that's cool. Build-A-Figure. Now it's dark. Says cooler than the actual figures. LOL. Yeah. I basically bought these so I could have this, if that makes sense. Now it's dark. Knows what I'm talking about. Now it's dark says I would buy them for $4. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Winston something. Winston Zedmore, I think. Yeah, that's it. Trashed Picture Show says Winston Zedmore. Casey Parsons says Ghostbusters is my favorite. Those are awesome. Brian Minnick is in the house. He says hope all is well. Phil, Brian, always appreciate you coming in here. I'm showing off a drawer of old NECA figures. You might want to stick around for this one, Brian. These are not NECA. They're just the Ghostbusters. They're all lying on top of this drawer. So I just thought I'd show them out. I don't know. Is that supposed to be Bill Murray? Or is that Dan Aykroyd? I think it's Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd. Mixie Horror and Pulp Culture says... Mixie Horror and Pop Culture says, hello? Nani's May Way says, hey Phil, what's up Nani? Glad you're in the chat. Trash Picture Show says, Ray Stanza. You got Ray Stanza. He's got his proton pack. All the cables are plugged in. Dan. Looks more like Dan to me. Trash Picture Show says Dan Aykroyd. Trash Picture Show says Stans. Brian Minnick says those Diamond Selects. Nope. I don't think so. I bought these at a dollar store for $4 each. They came with pieces to build this glow-in-the-dark logo. So I basically picked up the 4 Ghostbusters at Dollarama just to build the glow-in-the-dark logo because it's so kick-ass. But I mean, the figures are good too, but like I said before, they just sit in a drawer. So there's that guy, Ray Stanza. Casey Parsons says, I think I'll watch Ghostbusters tonight, LOL. Brian Minnick says, great figs. Mixie Horror and Pop Culture says, great collection from what I can see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll just give you a quick... Here's some of my collection. Collection. And I just actually put up my video a few days ago for my Horror Man Cave Room Tour 2020, so make sure to go check out that video, even though it is 47 minutes long. Please, please watch it. Last but not least, we have, I believe, Egon. Egon, maybe. His glasses are a little wonky. Egon. Skrr 2 coming in with a super chat. Sup, Phil? It's Yuri here. Shout out from London, Ontario. Nice 2020 collection, by the way. Thanks for the greatest haircut. You are very welcome, Yuri. You are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Just showing off a drawer of NECAs today, guys. This is not NECA. And his glasses are so wonky, like... You'd think they could get the glasses right, but... I don't know. Beggars can't be choosers. Brian Minnick says, wow, great score. That's cheap. Mick Seahorn and Pop Culture says, wow, awesome. Devil Sign. Casey Parsons says, I need a shelf like that. Yeah, doesn't everybody? Yuri in with the $5 super chat. That's amazing. Nani Mays Way says, I got my Planet of the Apes figures out. I have a comic books and Planet of the Apes trading cards and even record albums and a coloring book. I have that stuff since I was 12 years old. That's awesome, Nani Mays Way. I have the Planet of the Apes Blu-ray box set. Comes with all 5 Planet of the Apes. It is an amazing box set, and I scored it for cheap way back in the day at Best Buy. I think it was like $29. Mixie says, going to watch your room tour now. Enjoy my room tour, Mixie. Watch all 47 minutes of it. Nani Mays Way in with $1.99. Soup. Super chat. And a big thumbs up, like she says. That's awesome, Nani. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, first NECA out of the box. We got a cool one, guys. We got Machete. Danny Trejo. Machete. I am Machete. Yeah, I remember when I bought this figure, it looked really cool. It was on my shelf for a while. It does stand really good. But you can only display so much stuff. It does come with articulation in the arms at the shoulder joint only. So the shoulders do move. No articulation in the elbows, but the wrists move. So pivot point at the wrists. His waist does spin a teeny bit, but because of his vest there, it won't turn very far. The shoes do pivot a little bit, probably just to help you get him standing. And he does have some articulation, full head roticulation on his head. So you could make him look like Machete really needs a haircut. We'll just spin his head around there. Really good face sculpt on this, though. It looks like Danny Trejo for sure. Machete. So like I said again, guys, awesome figure. Maybe I can show him standing on my phone here. There he is. Stands really, really good. He is Machete. Machete. Another thing I gotta say, guys, is I'm gonna show you guys all the figures in this drawer, but then in the bottom of the drawer, there's all like the accessories to everything. And it's just kind of floating around in the bottom of the drawer. So I'm gonna show everything that's in this drawer off. So you might see me pull out a little saber and be like, this is from something, I don't know. Nani Mays Way says, ha ha ha. Brian Minnick says, love that, never could find one in the wild. Nani Mays Way says, oh god, I love Machete. He rocks, love every movie he is in. Brian Minnick says, sell me all your loose shit you don't display, lol. Well, message me, we'll talk, man. Nani Mays Way says, he's a badass old dude. Casey Parsons says, where did you find all these figures? They're cool. I bought these way back in the day, initial release. I got one drawer here. There's various drawers full of crap in my house. But yeah, all these are the original, most of these are the original Freddy NECAs way back in, I believe, the 90s when they were well made. It does look like Danny. Good likeness, says Nani. Crystals, Texas. Randomness says, sorry, my phone died. LOL. Alright, guys, I gotta be honest. This one's had a little bit of a repair, but not a very good repair. I did just tape the sword. This is Evil Ash, original NECA. This sword did break, so I just taped it for the time being. I don't know whether I glued and then taped it and just didn't take the tape off. I really have no idea, but as you can tell, this is Evil Ash. He does have some articulation at the shoulder joints. None at the elbow joint that I can see. Nope. But yeah, shoulder joint, definitely articulation. A little articulation at the waist. So that's a pretty kick-ass Evil Ash, Army of Darkness, posable figure there. Let's see if he stands. He stands perfect. I wish you guys could see these standing, but just trust me, he stands perfect. And it is Evil Ash. But yes, unfortunately, his one sword did snap. And I either glued it and then put scotch tape around it until it hardened, or I just scotch taped it. So I don't really want to take the tape off and find out. This thing's cool. It's like a rubbery material, his cape. It's not a hard plastic like everything else. Feels like one of those rubber seals for like a canning jar. But yeah, Army of Darkness, Evil Ash, super cool figure. Just sits in my drawer. Nani Mae's Way says, hey, Crystal. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, hi, Nani Mae. Nice to see you here. Nani Mae's Way says, thanks, Crystal. I love me some creepy stuff. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, me too. Thumbs up. Sean Sr. is in the house. He says, hey, guys. Welcome, Sean. Thanks for joining in. Nani Mae's Way says, at Crystal's Texas Randomness, I love horror, blood, gut, and gore movies. LOL. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, hi, Sean. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, I even watch ghost documentaries, Nani. James Real is in the house. He says, hey, Phil. What's up, James? Hope you're well. Love all your posts on Insta, by the way. You are the man. Nani Mae's Way says, at Crystal's Texas Randomness, me too, and alien stuff, LOL. We are two groovy, creepy chicks, ha ha ha. Sean Sr. says, hey, Crystal. Crystal says, LOL, yup. LOL, yup. Okay, let's get into some Freddy's, guys. I think that's it in here. Oh, we got a random. We got a little Lego Ghostbuster that came with this thing to see holograms or something, so I just really bought this for the thing to see holograms on your phone. This was like $2 at Dollarama. I don't even know. It's supposed to be a Ghostbuster, and that's his proton pack. There, you can see him better there. Little Playmobil Ghostbuster dude. I basically just bought this because it came with one of those four-sided crystal glass things that you put on your phone and see the hologram for holographic videos. But I didn't want to throw them out, so I just threw them in my whatever drawer. Some of these guys are even missing arms. Where's an arm? Okay, one of this guy's arms is broken. Where's the other part of his arm? Here it is right here. I don't know, guys. We got an armless original NECA Freddy. Definitely armless. I think this is the one with the stretched out arms. There's his hand. So his hand's supposed to go in here. So there's one hand anyway. But his gloved hand is only half the size that it should be. And I can't really find the other part of it. Let's look harder, shall we? Here it is right here. As you can see, the peg's broken off inside. So I'd have to kind of glue that. Something like that. But then you wouldn't be able to do anything with it because it would be glued. But yeah, the arms on this figure never ever did stay in good, so epic fail on NECA with the Part 1 Freddy. With the stretched out arms. Sorry to say, epic fail. Nani Mae's Way says, my boys loved everything Lego when they were little. I kept all their stuff. Now I play with it. LOL. Casey Parsons says, I like your light behind you. Thank you. I painted that. I didn't really paint it. It's a sign from Spencer's Gifts. It comes blank, and then I drew the Jason mask with comes with an ultraviolet dry erase marker. Sean Sr., LOL, what happened to Freddy? I know he got busted up. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, mine too, Nani, but then I stepped on a Lego in the middle of the night. Roll laughing. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, he looks even more scary without his arms. True. Cry laughing. Casey Parsons says, Freddy's my favorite. I was Freddy last year for Halloween. I have his claw on my shelf. That's amazing. I have a Freddy claw hanging above my bed. You can see it right there on the wall. It is a nice replica Freddy claw. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, hi, Casey. Nani's Maze Way says, at Crystal. I was getting ready to say that, LMAO. I have permanent Lego damage to the bottom of my feet from stepping on those figs. Those and Hot Wheels. LOL. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, roll laughing. James Real says, you would think that long-arm Freddy would have came with some sort of base to keep them balanced. Epic fail indeed. I agree, James. It was horrible. I think this was a Movie Maniacs. Movie Maniacs. It's one of those doesn't have a lot of articulation, just a really, really good figure. I think it came with those skull posters, little skull poster replica behind them. This one does stand very well. And he looks creepy. He was displayed on my shelf for quite a long time, and then he made it into the drawer. He got retired. Little articulation at the shoulder joint, and his one arm does have articulation at the kind of just the bicep, I guess you'd call it. It's a weird place for them to put articulation, but it kind of does work. Let's see. Articulation in the head, but it is really, really stiff. Shoulder articulation is stiff, but good. No articulation on this other arm, and none in the wrists. The waist does turn 360, so he can be backwards Freddy and look at his butt. But yeah, pretty solid. I think it was Movie Maniacs. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the chat if you know all about Freddy figures and you can tell me which one this is. Pretty sure he came with one of those skull poster replicas. Casey says that's so cool. Nani Maze Way says, ha ha ha, now Phil, I don't sound like that. Ha ha ha, bro. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, hi, Jamie. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, I love the details on those figures. Jamie says, hi. Casey Parsons says, where's the best place I can get a Freddy figure? I don't know, eBay? A store? Nani Maze Way says, Freddy has a cute butt. Jamie Real says, it's a Movie Maniacs. Mine has broken claw. Must have fallen at some point. Now It's Dark says, I think Movie Maniacs, and they might have been McFarlane toys. Phil, do you have any Puppet Master stuff? My brother had the puppet with the skull face and hook hand. I do not have any Puppet Master stuff, but I do have this Torch bobblehead that I am sending to Larry Merrick in Texas. And I also have the Puppet Master box set of movies. See you, Brian. Have a great day. Shoot me a text anytime. So yeah, really no Puppet Master stuff for me except for the box set of movies. I think it is known as the Puppet Master Collection. that I have and their DVD. Crystal says, bye, Brian. Actually, she says, bye, Brain. Bye, Brain. Crystal says, hi, now it's dark. Now it's dark, says, hi, Crystal. We got 12 people watching. We got 12 thumbs ups. This is another one of my favorites. This is a part 4, I believe. The songs of my children give me strength. You see all his children in his chest there crying. You see that little evil sneer on his face. These original NECA figures, in my opinion, look so much better than the Reduxes. The Reduxes. Because I'm pretty sure they re-released all these. This one, the new version, you can pop off his sweater chest and pop the chest of souls in. Whereas this one's just a solid figure, you can't get the chest of souls out. But a pretty good looking NECA Freddy figure nonetheless. Love the detail in the face, love the detail in the chest. Detail in the claw, on point. He does have all his claws there, you couldn't see them. There you go. I hope I'm showing these off enough to you guys. Crystal says there used to be this website that sold cool dolls from scary movies. I think it was called like Moonlight or something. That's cool. Crystal says, Brian, LOL. Count Von Strange 4 is in the house. He says, what's good? Crystal's Texas Randomness says, hi, Von Strange. Casey Parsons says, I want one like that for sure. Crystal says, wow, nice, Freddy. Thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate that. I appreciate you liking my Freddy. Here's another Freddy. What's this one? This one's part 2, I believe. Nope, this one's part 3, because this is Needle Claw Freddy. So he has the needles for fingers. Really good head sculpt there. Oh, what a rush. So I don't know if that's going to show up good at all, but it kind of is. Hypodermic needles. I do not have the 18-inch. I have the 18-inch Jason. 18-inch motion activated Jason. And I got the 18-inch motion activated Pinhead. And I got the 18-inch motion activated Chatterer. And I got the 15-inch Jason statue from NECA. Yes, NECA did a 15-inch Jason statue from part 7, and it came with Kane Hodder's autograph. So yeah, my only 18-inch motion activated ones, James, are Jason from part 7, Hellraiser Pinhead, and Hellraiser Chatterer. So that is part 3, Hypodermic Needle Dream Sequence Freddy Krueger. Pretty good detail on the hypodermics. They're actually made of a see-through material, so you can kind of tell there's supposed to be like liquid in there, if that makes sense. No, I do not have the 18-inch Freddy. Casey Parsons says Needle Claw Freddy Dream Warriors. You are correct, Casey. James says me too. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, does anyone survive him? I forgot. Yes, people survive Freddy. James Real says have Chatterer. Joe is in the house. He says, hey, Phil, what's up, buddy? Not much, Joe. I hope you are well. Are you working on cars today or working on your bike? What are you doing today? Let me know in the chat. James Real says, didn't get Pinhead. My Pinhead's right here. I'll try and grab him. Pinhead's a monster.
We have such sights to show you. We'll tear your soul apart. Your suffering will be legendary, even in hell. We have such sights to show you. We'll tear your soul apart. Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering. Your suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
Yeah.
We have such sights to show you.
So he still works, says all the things, probably like 5 or 6 sayings. Really, really, really nice detail. Love this guy. He is a little bit dusty. He just kind of sits down on the floor now. And basically, he was up on top of my desk here, and then the new Sam lamp I got took its place just for my Sam collection. Comes with a little plastic replica lament configuration box that he holds in his one hand very well. I'm getting a warning. Engine threat. I don't know what that means. But yeah, just a really, really, really good 18-inch motion activated Pinhead there. So that's for you, James. A nice little Pinhead show off. I'll try and get him back down into his place here. I think he's in his place. Casey says my mom watched Dream Warriors in the actual movie theater. LOL. So did I. Crystal says Chatterer always scared the crap out of me. LOL. Crystal says hi, Joe. Sean Sr. says very cool Pinhead. Casey says, show us the Sam lamp again. My brother wants to see it. LOL. Well, I took the batteries out, but I will show it. There's my Sam lamp. I took the batteries out because I probably won't be lighting it until closer to Halloween. And you know when you leave batteries in stuff, how they can explode. So I want the Sam lamp to stay nice. There's Sam. It says trick or treat on the pumpkin. And when it does light up, you can read the trick or treat. And basically the whole thing lights up. If you go back on my channel, you can see him lit up in all his glory. But it's my Sam. I love my Sam. I will cradle him like a little newborn. There, Sam. Be a good boy. Anyways, enough with the Sam lamp. Y'all know what it's about. All right. James says, I have the 18-inch Freddy, Jason, Chatterer, The Bride, Kill Bill, Michael Myers, Ash Crow, Marv, Captain Sparrow. I really want the Pinhead. You really want the Pinhead, Jamie? I don't know. I guess we can talk about it. Joe says, I just pre-ordered the Victor Crowley and the Friday the 13th Part 7 figures and ordered a bunch of horror Blu-rays from Scream Factory, but not working on anything today. That's good for you, Joe. You deserve a break. Lay on the couch, throw in a horror movie, and watch it. Crystal's Texas Randomness. Joe says at Crystal's Texas Randomness. It's a random at Crystal's Texas Randomness. We got 12 people watching. We got 12 big thumbs ups. If you're one of the 12 people watching, but not one of the 12 big thumbs ups, change that right now and just hit the thumbs up button. Next, we got a crazy one, guys. We got a crazy one, and no arms are broken off this as of yet. But this is the original Part 4. Crazy souls trying to escape from Freddy. I used to love this figure, still love this figure. It's really well made. The arms do have articulation, so you can kind of move them around a little bit. And I love this, the little soul coming up that starts ripping his face. Just really, really crazy stuff. You got the arm coming out of his head. Arm coming out of his back. His sweater's all ripped and hanging off. It's all made of plastic, though. No retro cloths on these. He doesn't stand very well. And I don't think he ever stood very well. There you go. He's standing very well now. But yeah, just a crazy, crazy screen grab from the movie. You see parts of the yarn on the arms. It almost makes it look like veins. Pretty creepy. I love this scene in this movie. Probably one of my favorite scenes from a Nightmare movie for sure. All the souls bursting out of Freddy. There he is there. There he is there, guys. Let's see. Joe says hello at Crystal's Texas Randomness. Jamie says, I didn't mean yours. I'll find one in the wild someday. Whew. Crystal says, always check eBay, Jamie, under newly listed. Jamie says, the kids are growing so fast, LOL. Casey Parsons says, that's so cool. NLE_Sky says, that looks cool. Hey, welcome to my channel, NLE_Sky. I appreciate your presence here. Make sure to go ahead and hit that sub button if you haven't already. Don Double L, Pretty Wild Phil. Thank you so much, Don, for swinging by. Crystal says, hi, NLE, Don. Sinister Syndrome 86, Glenn. You are in the house. Welcome, Glenn. You say, hi, Phil. Hi, Glenn. Just showing off a box of random Freddies, I guess you'd say. This is the original NECA Part 5. Dream Child Freddy. Kind of when he's first transforming into Freddy. He does have his glove there. His other hand isn't done transforming yet. It's all screwed up, and so is his one foot. He has the club foot. So that is Part 5, Dream Warriors Freddy. Really nice sculpt once again. Or Dream Child. Sorry, my bad. Dream Child Freddy. Once again, really good sculpt on the face. Love the detail in the kind of regenerating baby hand, I guess you'd say. Let's check out his glove. Nice detail on the glove. His pinky claw is kind of warped, but that is okay for figures that are just sitting in a drawer. Because of his club foot, he doesn't really stand all that well. You can get him standing, though. There he is standing, even though you can't see it. Take my word for it, he was standing very well. So that is Freddy Krueger, the Dream Child, mid-transformation. He's got his club foot. These do come with stand holes, and I do have NECA stands, but he will unfortunately just be going back into his drawer, which is his home. Crystal says hi, Sinister. Dawn says hi, Crystal's Texas Randomness. Glenn says just got back from vacation in Galveston, had a blast. That's awesome. Crystal says hit the thumbs up, guys. Zeri is golden. Welcome to my live stream, Zeri. I appreciate your presence here. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That is a cool looking Freddy. Casey Parsons says nice detail. The glove, awesome. Crystal says hi, Zeri. Crystal says I was thinking about watching the first Freddy movie. Glenn says hi, Crystal. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. We got a Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. Nice sculpt. Looks like Robert Englund. He's got his Freddy glove. Nice looking Freddy glove there. Nice looking Robert Englund. So there you go, guys. That is Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. I really don't know what part this is from. It might be part 3, I'm thinking. Or it might just be a mashup that they did. Oh, I think it's from Freddy's Dead, actually, when he's in the basement with his daughter. Anyways, regardless, it is Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. Crystal says, I was thinking about watching the first Freddy movie. I think you should. Leo Belotto. Welcome to my live stream, Leo. I appreciate your presence in the chat. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you're hitting that sub button. Make sure to hit the like too. Leo says, I loved your 2020 room tour. Can you show me some of your first ever stuff? I'm showing it right now. These are some of my first NECAs that I ever bought. Crystal says, hi, Leo. Yes, his room tour was great. Thank you so much. Zari is Golden. Which is your favorite Freddy movie? I always want to say the original Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite. Then part 4, then part 2, then part 3. And then that's my top 4. Casey Parsons says, I've never seen one like that before. Joe says, oh yeah, and I ordered the Halloween 3 set. I need to still get that Halloween 3 set. I do have it kind of, if it comes in, set me one aside type of deal. Casey says my favorite Freddy movie is part 1. Me too, Casey. Crystals, Texas Randomness says 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better shut the door. I forgot 5, 6. 7, 8, better stay awake. I forgot the rest. LOL. James Real says, who would you like to see Freddy crossover with, unlike your Cujo versus E.T.? I mean, I still want to see Cujo versus E.T., actually. Another Freddy versus. I think they should do a Freddy versus Leatherface. I think that would be watchable, but if I went to a movie theater and there was the marquee up and it was my 2 choices of movies were Freddy versus Leatherface or Cujo versus E.T., I'd probably go see Cujo versus E.T. Joe says, I think I spent over 300 LOL. Yeah, I know your pain, Joe. Casey says, I'm going to watch Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 tonight. That's awesome. Casey says, 5, 6, grab your crucifix. He's got it. This is, I believe, a Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. Freddy, original NECA. He doesn't really have much articulation, if any. He does move in the elbow joint there and the shoulder joint. Shoulder joint, elbow joint, very stiff. Turns at the waist a little bit. Shoes turn, etc. etc. He has his tongue sticking out, I think. I don't know. Looks like his tongue's in there. I believe it's a Part 2. Let's see if we can get this one to stand. He's standing perfect. Let's see if he'll stand on my hand. He won't. Freddy's Revenge, I believe. Let's get the detail in the claw. Ooh, look at that detail in the claw. Nice detail in the claw there. He is Ice Cream Liquor Freddy. Joe says, are you going to pre-order that 8-inch Victor Crowley and the Friday the 13th Part 7 figures? The 8-inch Victor Crowley's retro cloth. I don't really do retro cloth. Plus, I'll be getting the Victor Crowley Toonie Tears figure. So, I don't know. I mean, if my store gets it in and I see it and it looks really good and I have extra cash on me, maybe. And then the Friday the 13th Part 7 figure, for sure I will be picking up, yes. Crystal says, nice. James says, Ice Cream Liquor Freddy. Zari is Golden says, they need to make a new Freddy movie. James, I'm going to just mod you. You've been modded. You're modded. I love James, so he's now modded. This is the Power Glove Freddy from Freddy's Dead. Now you're playing with power. So he's got the nice little joystick power glove on his arm there with the cool claw. I think the pinky and the next finger, the ring finger, are a little bent in the blades, but that is okay. And he has that nice little grimace on his face there. But yeah, cool little power glove, Freddy. Little joystick with all the buttons there. I remember the Power Glove. I remember when it came out. I remember the ads for the Power Glove. I already had the Nintendo, but I never did own the Power Glove for the Nintendo. I did have the Game Genie, though. All right, we're down to the bottom of the barrel, guys. We got a couple old stands for the movie Maniacs. Little posters, I guess, went in there. And I mean, I don't know why I keep stuff like this, because I don't have the things to, like, they're just sitting in the bottom of my drawer, but they're there. I think Freddy versus Jason was the last one, right? That one was okay, but I'll always like the original ones, first ones, yep. Casey says my mom painted a cool Camp Crystal Lake sign last year and welcome to Haddonfield and Elm Street signs too. Holy, get her to send me pictures on Facebook immediately. Joe says, oh, okay, I pre-ordered the Toonie Terrors Victor Crowley from Horror Merch. Nice. I'll just pick them up when my store gets them. Crystal says, Casey, I have a magnet. That's awesome. James said Power Glove was useless, so awkward to use. That's probably why I didn't get it. Zarius Golden says, is that a Freddy head in the back of your room hanging? Yes, it is. All right, the bottom of the box, guys, we have two Freddy hats that are pretty much identical. So obviously these are hats that go on the various Freddy figures that I just showed off. So you got two little Freddy hats there. You have a big long spear, which I think went to a Jason, maybe? I have no idea. Looks like a Jason spear to me from the fence post or whatever. Like it used to be a part of the, maybe a Jason Lives type of deal. Looks like the end of it's been melted by maybe a bolt of lightning. I have no idea. I'm just guessing, but there's a spear. James, I agree with that. I think they copped out on the wave, is it 5? Wave 4, wave 5 of the Toonie Terrors, because there's just another Ash that looks identical, only has a bit of blood. And then I think there's another one where they just, oh, the Michael Myers Rob Zombie, so they changed the color of his thing and added some blood. I don't know what they're thinking, but I agree with you 100% on that. Casey Parsons says, Zarius Golden is my sister, LOL. She's watching too. That's awesome. Zarius Golden is my sister, LOL. She's watching too. Awesome. Thank you, Zarius Golden. And thank you, Casey. Crystal says, that's cool that they are removable. Yeah, pretty cool. Next up, here's a Freddy glove. So this is from Wes Craven's, nope, this is from Freddy's Revenge, where his hand is actually turning into the glove. The blades are coming out of the end of his fingertips in Grady's room during the transformation. So it's basically just a hand with the blades coming out. No actual glove. Freddy's Revenge. Hand turning into glove mid-transformation in Grady's room. There you go. Next, we got another couple random pieces of Freddy arms. These are probably the replacements for the Freddy with the stretched out arms. So if you want them to just have normal sized arms, you can pop those in. So I can probably actually even fix that Freddy right now. I will do that now. Let's see here. Fixing Freddy. We're fixing Freddy. It's taken me a long time to fix Freddy here. So there he is with a couple arms anyway. Should we give him a hand or something? I can give him this here glove. No, let's take the glove off this arm. And he wears his glove on his right hand. That popped in quite nicely. And for some reason, I don't really have another hand here. Oh, yes, I do. It's on the other long arm. So if I pop that hand out. Fixin' Freddy. There you go, guys. I fixed Freddy. I fixed him. He has 2 hands now and a glove and 2 arms. So there you go. Fixed them. See what cleaning does? I'm not really cleaning. I don't know why I said that. Here's a bloody arm from Jason Lives. It's from one of the paintballers after he chops them up, I guess. Or it's the arm he rips off the guy that he smashes into the happy face tree. But really good detail on the stub there. And on the hand. And you can see the camo. Jason Lives, paintballer arm. I don't know, it's just tossed in this drawer. Also, to go along with that, we have the Jason Lives. This is the chick's head that he decapitates while she's looking through the window. There's the neck stump and the hair. Really good likeness, actually, of the actress that played the character in Jason Lives that looks out the window and gets her head cut off. I don't know. It's just in there. It obviously came with a Jason Lives figure. Next, we got little baby Freddy that came with Dream Child. And he is a little baby Freddy, all screwed up. This is how he came. Because, you know, he's kind of like a mutant baby at the beginning of the Dream Child. Really good likeness, though. They did a good job on the face sculpt there. It does look like baby Freddy. A little baby Freddy fetus. Baby Freddy. A baby Freddy. And he's kind of has a flat spot on him. I'll just show you guys on my phone here. I don't know. He just kind of lies there. You can't really see it. But yeah, it's baby Freddy. Fetus. Looks really cool. I like that baby Freddy is still in my possession. Let me just check the chat here. So yeah, what James is saying is, I wasn't happy with the last lineup of Toonie Terrors. 2 were doubles with blood. So many more characters to do. I am, however, excited for the Reagan character from The Exorcist, and the Sam, and the Victor Crowley. Zary is Golden says, me and my family work at the Fallsburg Haunted House in Kentucky. Have you heard of it? No, I haven't, but I am very familiar with haunted attractions. You'd Wish Best is here. She says, hello, Phil. Hello, You'd Wish Best. You're now modded. Feel free to drop your link for your channel, because your channel is awesome. More people should subscribe to you. She says, hi, everyone. James Real says, you should put some blonde hair on that spear and make it an exclusive Britney fig. It's a good idea. Crystal says, I wish I could tour the Waverly place. That would be cool. Crystal says, hi, You'd Wish Best. You'd Wish Best says, at Crystal's Texas Randomness, hello. James says, Stump Power Freddy. Crystal says, LOL, James. James says, leave one arm off and repackage it as Tiger King Freddy. Woo! Crystal says, mullet hair. James says, neck stump should be a band name. I agree with that. Casey Parsons says, freaky baby Freddy, LOL. Crystal says, he looks like the mutant from Total Recall. Open your mind. Comparable. James says, Fretus. Zary is Golden retracted a message. Zary is Golden says, you should look up Fallsburg Haunted House and watch some videos of it. All right. Fallsburg Haunted House. Fallsburg Haunted House 2019. Fallsburg Fearplex Haunted Attraction in Louisiana, KY. Is that it? Fallsburg Fearplex Haunted Attraction? Fallsburg Fearplex Haunted Attraction. Yeah, it's all Fallsburg Fearplex. Yes, I'm very familiar with these types of attractions. You got people jumping out at you. with like chainsaws and stuff. Really, really scary stuff, guys, if you're into that kind of thing. Look up 3D 2019 Fallsburg Haunted House. I will for sure. You'd Wish Best says Zaria's Golden. Hello. Joe says, is anyone else here from New Jersey? I'm not. I'm in Canada. Zari says, look up 3D 2019 Fallsburg Haunted House. Crystals, Texas Randomness says, Texas. Smile. James Real says, London, Ontario. Same city I'm in. I know James quite well. Casey Parsons says, Zaria's Golden is my sister. LOL. My mom works there too. Casey Parsons says, there's a 3D attraction. Rob Zombies. People dressed. People created it. That's cool. Sean Sr. says, Rhode Island. Cool guy sunglasses. Dave Drew London gave a big thumbs up. Hi, Dave. How are you today? And we're down to the bottom of the barrel here, guys. We got like 5 random Freddy heads, a Jason mask, and a knife. So here is Freddy head number 1. Nice little Freddy head there. Good detail. Looks pretty angry. Don't remember what part these are from, guys. I'm sure some I will, some I won't. But yeah, good looking Freddy. I think this might be Dream Child. Next we have evil kind of looking Freddy. His gaze is going over to the left or to the right, depending on how you're looking at this video. Oh, I guess it is going over to his right. Just your basic Freddy head there. This one's from part 1, where he rips off his face and the skeletons underneath. As you can see, definitely a part 1 Freddy looking head there. And then with the ripped off face, revealing the skull underneath, you can definitely tell that it is from part 1. So nice little Freddy head there. And I believe this is part 2 with the cross on his forehead. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Oh yeah, this one you can shine a light through. Let's try the light on my phone. That's not going to work. I can see it. Anyways, it illuminates the cross. I don't know if you can tell. Well, it's just lighting the whole thing up, but I don't know if there's a way I can do it. There's got to be a way. Are you seeing that? Anyways, it's lighting up the cross, guys. It's got that little crystal piece through his head. Lighting up the cross. I don't even know what I'm trying to get at here, but the cross lights up. It's pretty cool. And the last Freddy head in the box is this one. Might be from Freddy's Dead, I think, maybe. Just another random little Freddy head there. Next, you have this Jason mask, which is there that I think I pulled off an old NECA. It basically wasn't meant to come off, but I wanted to see his face underneath, so I pulled it off anyway. I think he is in another drawer, if I'm not mistaken. But that will be for another live stream. But pretty cool Jason mask. Just thought I'd keep it. I might at some point glue it back on to the figure. I have not yet decided. And last but not least, we have a bloody knife from something. Looks like it might be from a Jason. But it is a bloody knife. And that is the drawer empty, guys. I will show you. The drawer is now empty. Everything and all its contents out on the floor will be thrown back in an organized fashion. I will do this now. There's all the accessories. I will catch up on the chat here. Dave Drew says London thumbs up. You're awesome, Dave. You're now modded. 1 second. Dave Drew is now modded. Crystal, hi, have Dave. Dave Drew says splendid, thank you. Dave Drew says hello, Texas. Crystal's Texas randomness says you gotta love that detail. Casey Parsons says, did those heads come off of figures? Or did you get them like that? No, they come with the figures. So they're the alternative heads that just come with the old NECAs. Crystal says, guys, I'm going to bounce. I have a bad case of acid reflux and back pain bothering me. I'll catch y'all later. Be safe. Heart. Feel better, Crystal. Crystal dropped a link to something. Zaria's Golden says you should get a life-sized Freddy cutout. You'd wish best, says at Zaria's Golden. Hello. Crystal's Texas Randomness says, check out my channel if y'all want. Much love. And I'll see y'all at Phil's next live, or even in my own comment section. Thumbs up. James Real says, I have a Freddy new NW Nightmare. Oh, I have a Freddy new Nightmare cutout from a video store. That's awesome. As well as an original TCM2 Leatherface. That's awesome. Casey Parsons says Jason's mask. Love it. All right, I'm going to try and get all these Freddys back in this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Freddys, 1 Evil Ash, 1 Machete, 4 Ghostbusters, 3 Freddy Arms, and 1 more Play School Ghostbuster. All right, guys, that's an hour and 20 minutes in. I am going to go on a quick break right now. I will leave you with something of interest. I do not know what it will be. Maybe it'll be a Michael Myers today, guys. Is he going to stand there? I do not know. Oh, that looks pretty good. What if we lower his face so he's looking at you guys? There. That's nice and nicer for you guys while I'm on my little break. I'll be back in 3 minutes and 175 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves. Make sure to drop a super chat if you would like, and I'll be back shortly. Everybody get along with each other. I'm back, guys. I am back. MDS Michael Myers goes back on the shelf if I can get him there without causing any damage. I did. I will put the creeper pop back in the pop pile, and I'm just going to pull out another drawer with some various stuff in it. I don't really know what's in here, but I'm going to show it to you nonetheless, because I don't want to get off live yet. I want to hang out with you guys, because you guys are awesome. I'm going to move that down there. And I'm just going to put a pile of stuff there. And this drawer is out, guys. This drawer is out. All right, let me just check the chat here. Casey Parsons says, I'm going to watch Freddy tonight while I eat supper. Sean Sr. says, MDS, Michael Myers. I got that too. Okay, a lot of in this drawer is just packaging for my Serial Resin Co. figures. So there's the Little Shop of Horrors package. There's the Cujo package. This is Twilight Zone Gremlin package. Monitor Mate. My Bloody Valentine Serial Resin Co. package. Harry Warden. We got a Don't Look in the Basement comic book. I got this in a trade box. This comic, I believe, is very limited. $4.99, one shot, based on the cult film Don't Look in the Basement. If you guys have not seen Don't Look in the Basement, I recommend you seeing it. Next, we have a Fangoria magazine featuring Wes Craven. You've got the body, we've got the brain. Inside the Dark Mind of Wes Craven, Fangoria magazine. It is from November. It is Fangoria number 337. Alexander Pinedo says, wow, Phil, you have lots of great stuff. Did it took you years to collect them all? Can you tell me which was your first one? I started seriously collecting VHS when I was about 15. And I'm now 47. So I've been collecting for 32 years. I think. 15 to 25 to 35 to 45 to 46 to 47. 32 years I've been collecting. My first pieces were just VHS tapes. I remember Jason Lives being one of the first VHS I bought. I don't know. I just started with VHS. Next we have June. June's Fangoria, not sure which year. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. So probably sometime around the making of Nightmare on Elm Street 3. You've got House 2 there up in the corner. Creepshow 2 down under my finger. Next we have Fangoria number 140. With Lord of Illusions, Hellraiser 4, Pinhead in Space, Demon Knight, Tales from the Crypt, etc., etc. Next, we have a Rue Morgue. I think I got this in a Fright crate, if I'm not mistaken. Rue Morgue magazine, fairly new. It's got Hellraiser turns 30. Next, we have a book I bought at a grocery store, actually. This is Entertainment Weekly's The Ultimate Guide to Stephen King. So it's one of those big, thick, bounded specialty magazines. In Canada, this was $17, guys. This cost $17 because I live in Canada. Things are very expensive here. Basically, it's everything you wanted to know about Stephen King. Really good Stephen King magazine there. You got the Monster Squad packaging for Cyril Resin Co. You got Trick or Treat packaging for a little Trick or Treat glow-in-the-dark pin I got from Larry Merrick, I believe. There's a Poltergeist pin packaging that I got from Larry Merrick, I believe. Michael Myers Cyril Resin Co. figure packaging. I don't know why I keep all this packaging. I might as well just throw it out. There's a picture of Freddy Krueger that I printed out on my printer. Here is a mystery. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. What is it? What is it? Ollie Uncut. Hello to Germany. He says, yo, Phil. Happy face. Wish you the best. Heart eyes. Thumbs up. Casey Parsons says, such cool magazines. Casey Parsons says, Stephen King movies are some of the best. Casey Parsons says, classic Freddy pose. This is a mystery. It is a Pennywise. It. Art print. I think I got this from John over at the UK. Him and Alice. Bone. He got this at the movie theater when he went to see It Chapter 1, I believe. But really nice art print. I will roll it back up and put on the elastic band. I will twist the elastic band 3 times, and then I will roll it down the magazine. The magazine, the print. So there you go, guys. It's Pennywise. We got some packaging for Deadly Delivery stuff that I got. Little Ziploc bag there, and some more retro band Horror Heads figure that was in there. We got a Jason mask that I drew. I don't know why I kept it, but I just drew a Jason mask. And I kept it. So there is a Jason mask that I drew. We got Chucky Body Knockers thing, which I'll probably just throw out. We got some duplicate mystery minis in Ziploc bags. I will show them all to you now. We got a Wolfman. There's a Wolfman Mystery Mini. We got a Jack Torrance Mystery Mini. We got another Wolfman Mystery Mini. And the last one in this bag is a Twisty the Clown Mystery Mini from American Horror Story. Twisty the Clown. So 4 dupes of mystery minis in a Ziploc bag there. I keep forgetting these are in the drawer, or they would be going into trade boxes. Knowing my memory, though, I will just put them back into this drawer and forget about them. In this Ziploc bag, we have an Elvira Mystery Mini. We have another Elvira Mystery Mini. We have a Slimer Mystery Mini. Pretty cool. We have another Slimer Mystery Mini. Pretty cool. And we have a Jaws Duplicate Mystery Mini. So all these mystery minis that I just showed you are over there in my mystery mini display case, which is right there. These are just all duplicates, because when you collect mystery minis, you do get duplicates. So a couple little satchels full of duplicate mystery minis there. James, I mean, if you need some mystery minis and you're still in the chat, hook me up. Or, you know what I mean. We got a little orange and black Halloween satchel that something came in. I'm not too sure what, but I kept the nice looking bag anyway. Next, these come from the UK. These are awesome, awesome books. First off, you have a souvenir guide to the Friday the 13th franchise, 1980 to 2009. Exclusive deluxe collector's item edition. You have all the different Jasons there. You have Final Friday Jason on the back. And this magazine basically tells you everything you want to know about the Friday the 13th franchise. There's Tom Savini, Derek Mears, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason. It's got everything Jason. I forget what site you can get these from, but it is from the UK. Next, same thing, Michael Myers. So it's your a souvenir guide to the Halloween franchise, 78 to 2009. Here you have Michael Myers looking into the closet. Is he going to get Jamie or not? And this one, everything you wanted to know about the Halloween franchise. These are great magazines, guys. I highly recommend you picking these up. I'm sorry I forget the website, but if you just Google a souvenir guide to the Halloween franchise, you will find the site. A souvenir guide to the Friday the 13th franchise, you will find the site. Last but not least, guys, we have your favorite Dream Demon, a souvenir guide to the Freddy franchise. There he is, front and center. Lots of different things going on down below. Freddy front and center on the back. And like the other ones, everything you wanted to know about the Friday the 13th, I mean, the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. There's Wes Craven, rest in peace. Alice Cooper does write-ups on all the actors in the various movies. There's Kincaid. There's Heather Langenkamp with Freddy Krueger. So since these are good magazines, I have them in one of these nice thick plastic cases. I just kind of slip them in alternately with the spines. So it keeps them all nicer. It keeps them nicer. Casey says such cool magazines. Yes, they are. Casey Parsons says Stephen King movies are some of the best. Yes, they are. Casey Parsons says classic Freddy pose. Yes, it is. Casey Parsons says Pennywise. You'd Wish Best says, aw, thanks for the wrench. You'd Wish Best says, Ollie Uncut, hello. Casey Parsons says, good job. You'd Wish Best says, wow, nice collection. Casey Parsons says, love American Horror Story. Sean Sr. says, awesome Halloween book. Next, we have the original Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark book. They recently made this into a movie. I like the movie Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. If you haven't seen it, make sure to see it. I believe I got this from Larry Merrick in a trade box. It is a book, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Make sure to read it. Next, we got a random poster. It is Full Moon. You got Killer Bong. You got Ginger Dead Man. I don't know. It's just a full moon type of deal. Next, really cool one. Freddy versus Jason. You see Jason's mask in the reflection of the blades. Made up to look like a comic book. Just a Freddy versus Jason poster, guys. Next, you have a vampiress. I don't know what movie this is from, but it is from a movie. It is artwork. The paper is really, really, really cool paper. It is signed by someone there. I would probably assume the artist. But really nice artwork there. Next, I have a Pazuzu decal from the movie The Exorcist. I got these from the Eskimo, I believe. Another decal from the Eskimo is the beginning scene of The Exorcist with Father Merrin standing in the fog outside the house looking up. I've just never applied those decals because I really have nowhere to put them. Next, we have a mystery. What is it? What is the mystery? I do not know. It is a poster for Dismembering Christmas. If you have not seen Dismembering Christmas, make sure to watch it around Christmas time, since it is kind of a Christmassy movie. It's the most wonderful time of the year, dismembering Christmas, a new holiday tradition. Next, we have a Fright Night artwork that I just printed off my printer. Stolen from the internet. Printed on high gloss quality photo paper from yours truly. Next, we have the photo quality paper that I was just referring to. Next, another one I printed off, Peter Venkman, I think, maybe. I have no idea what their names are. But he just got slimed. I like the silhouette of Slimer on the curtains behind him. This one, my printer ink was running out, so it is a little pinkish, but it is the Burbs. The Burbs. This one I printed for the Lost Boys. Santa Cruz. Or Santa Carla. Sorry, welcome to Santa Carla. The Lost Boys. Nice little Sam that I printed. This is a certificate of authenticity for a painting that Stephen Durock made me that is hanging on my wall. If you all saw my 2020 room tour, you will see that painting. Next, one I printed out for the burning. Nice artwork there for the burning. Good old Cropsy. Next, guys, we have a rare one. You ready for a rare one, guys? Y'all like the movie Trick or Treat. We have this in a protective sleeve. These are pretty hard to come by now. This is the graphic novel of the movie Trick or Treat. So it's basically the whole movie in a little graphic novel. There's Little Red Riding Hood. But yeah, Trick or Treat. Based on the movie written and directed by Michael Dougherty. This is a graphic novel of the movie Trick or Treat. Like I said, pretty hard to come by nowadays, so he stays in this oversized, thick plastic case. Next, some very cool Phantasm artwork that I got, I believe, from Alice Bone and John. That is Phantasm. I got an old Tales from the Crypt comic book. Let me see if I can find a year. I think that was just Thunder. 2008, so it is 12 years old. Let me just check if we're supposed to get a thunderstorm, because that definitely sounded like thunder. Okay, it wasn't thunder. Maybe just a loud truck going by. Next, a little more artwork from Stephen DeRock. That's Amy from Fright Night, mid-transformation. The mini faces of Jason Voorhees that I printed myself on my printer turned out quite nice. Didn't really do anything with it except stick it in this drawer. Let's catch up on the chat. Such cool magazines. Stephen King movies are some of the best. Classic Freddy Pose, Pennywise. Thanks for the wrench. Hello, Ollie. Wow, nice collection. Love American Horror Story. Awesome Halloween book. Casey Parsons says, we went to see the movie. Next, I have the backer card for the NECA Fog Retro Cloth figure. I don't know why I kept this, but I did. Probably just for the nice artwork. Since I did open the figure and it is on my shelf, I actually have another one of these in package hanging on the wall, so I probably could throw this out. But it will go back in the drawer. A random comic called Outcast. Don't really know anything about it. I started engraving Pennywise onto a clear piece of plastic. It was too much work and I gave up, but what I did looks pretty cool. A bunch of Hellraiser comics. We got a Hellraiser comic, The Dark Watch. Hellraiser 2003 Annual. Clive Barker's Hellraiser. These are the original comics. You got part 2 and part 3 here. Another Hellraiser Annual. You got a Penny Dreadful comic. I never watched Penny Dreadful. A comic called Twilight Hotel. A really nice thick The Twilight Zone comic. One of the thick ones with probably 3 comics inside it. And then one called Holliston, which is a pretty thick one as well. You got a thick piece of cardboard. Just some random stuff in this drawer, guys. Nothing really too special to speak of. I will start putting stuff back in the drawer now. And we will see if I can get it to all fit. That is always the dilemma. I think I will be able to get it to all fit due to the fact that I will be tossing a few items, mainly the packaging of the Serial Resin Co. pieces, because I really don't need them. So there, that cleans out a whole whacker room in that drawer. What's up, Christian? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I'm almost done, guys. 1 hour and 56 seconds. If you don't want, send them my way. LOL. Joe says, I love that Halloween book, Phil. I don't have one. Yeah, those books are good, dude. Forget what they're called now, but like the franchise guide. I'll try and find the site. Yes, so it is in stock. It is from the UK. And the website to get the Halloween franchise guide, Friday the 13th franchise guide, and the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise guide is www.classic-monsters.com. That is www.classic-monsters.com. A dash is one of those lines that go between words. www.classic-monsters.com. Michael Halloween franchise guide, £8.99. I do think they have it says in stock for immediate shipping. Our luxury Halloween movie guide explores the history of one of horror cinema's modern classics. The other thing I like about these magazines is the quality. And here you go. Here's the 3-pack that I just told you about. This is the one I ordered. You get the Michael, the Freddy, and the Jason. All 3 guides for a low price of £22.99. So classic-monsters.com. Michael, Jason, Freddy Slasher Guide Saver Bundle, $22.99. So there you go. That's how you get them, Joe. So get them. If I remember correctly, I did wait quite a while for those magazines once I ordered. Probably just due to the fact that they're coming from the UK and I am in Canada. And of course, with shipping, it's like, takes forever, but I finally did get them. So yeah, I got them, and then they're mine, and now I have them. And I showed a drawer of old NECAs. I showed a drawer of just random magazines and posters. I cleaned out a bunch of stuff. I read your guys' comments in the chat. It was definitely a fun Sunday afternoon, had by all. I'm going to cut out now at 4:09. And yeah, watch my 2020 room tour if you haven't already. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that sub button if you love great horror content. Hit the bell notification to be notified every time I go live or drop a new video. And hit the thumbs up button on this stream if you liked it. Thumbs up, says Sean Sr. Thank you so much to everyone, including Sean, that swung by and checked out my live stream today. But yeah, that's my time. Thanks so much for your guys' time. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.